I'm absolutely freaking out. Welcome to the Men of Wonder podcast. My name is Corey, your host, and today is, oh my God, I've been so nervous. I've not slept pretty much the whole night because I've been watching an event. First time I've attended a sort of funnel related event. That's Stephen Larson's event, and it's called Offer Launchpad. And the thing it's been amazing. I've been listening to all the different speakers that have been coming along. It's been absolutely incredible in terms of the content and in terms of building a funnel and getting out of the door. That's the easy part. You don't get to realize, nobody teaches the fact that that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's something else that's going on underneath the whole funnel building process, that the online building process, that there is a process of launching your thing, and that launch should be scheduled, for instance, the Traffic Secrets. If you know anything to do with the ClickFunnels space, Traffic Secrets is this recent book by Russell Brunson, and they talk about how they started weaving different things in order to create a buzz, in order to launch the thing, and it's been absolutely incredible. And while I was watching the thing, I was just sort of taking in the content, trying to get as much as I can, and seeing things I can apply for my own business. And usually you get a pitch for a program of some sort, and usually the programs that they pitch are usually for £1,000 or $1,000 rather, and it's like an online course that you can do over online, and then you can workshop and stuff like that, which is good. And I was fully expecting one of those to happen. So Stephen Larson decided he was going to pitch to us, and obviously he asked permission for him to pitch. I thought, okay, here we go. So I'm also taking notes as he's pitching, because I'm thinking, this is one of the best guys in pitching. When he left his job, he literally made 200 grand within something like a month or something like that. So he knows his stuff, and he's since gone to make $1 million in 10 months, and then he made I think his first day million was 3 million in one day, and then I think he's now gone up to 17 million or something like that. So he's absolutely crushing it. So he knows what he's talking about when it comes to creating the strategy in order to put things together and stuff like that. So I thought, okay, he's going to pitch, and it's going to be him now teaching us how to workshop in terms of getting a launch together. And then because usually when they do the event, they teach you part of the strategy, but you can never. It's not whenever you go to an event, if somebody teaches you every single thing, or you feel like you've been taught every single thing, they've done a disservice to you. They're supposed to just give you enough to understand the concept, and at the same time, while they're teaching you, they should be showing you that you can do it. So they were literally taking off all these false beliefs that I have in order to launch a successful thing. So they've done it very well in terms of showing what they've done, a bit of their strategy, but the actual technical thing where you actually have to sit down and put it and lay it all together, they didn't go into that. So this is where the program comes into play, because then the program is a year program. Within a year, then they'll structure it in a way that will fit my business, and I'll get more from the thing. So at this point, I'm thinking he's going to start doing, and if any of you know, there's this thing called the stack within a webinar funnel, or webinar, and he started going through a stack, and oh my God, it was so incredible. So he starts going, and he started putting value assigned to the thing that he was putting. So he's going to give you this, and I think within there he had the 12-month program. So you'll be part of the program for 12 months, and they'll be teaching you that they try and figure out what your thing is. So for me, I don't really have a very good list. I don't really have an idea. I've got many ideas of where I want to take the stuff, but I'm not really sure what to attack. So let's talk about publishing and what you need to be publishing and stuff like. So it's literally, somebody guiding you. It's like step by step, and almost like mentor type thing, which I've never really had. So the more he talks, I started getting nervous. My hands started getting sweaty, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is not gonna be those 1,000." I mean, I quickly realized at that point that this is not going to be one of those $1,000 courses. This is going to be significantly more. So I'm just. It's just building even more value into it. So it says you're going to do the course, you're going to do this, and you'll be doing lives every week, and then there'll be part of a Facebook group which he goes and does Q&As, and literally, if you do this and you fail, it's because you're not doing this stuff. So it's literally you just have to plug in and really go at it. So it's the fact that you know if you go at it properly and you do as they're telling you to do, there's no way you will not succeed. So I mean, because I know this because I've been following Stephen for quite a long time, and I've seen a lot of people that have gone and made on significant cash because of the stuff that he teaches and the frameworks that he's built. So I know it works. So he started building it up, and then he keeps saying the value and the value and the value and the value, and then he said the price. Oh my god, my heart dropped. It was just so expensive. So in my head, I was thinking, you know, most people, they look at the price and then they give up and then they just walk away. In my head, I was thinking, how can I come up with this money so I can do this thing? And I just spent all night pretty much going through different funnels, through different things I can sell so I can make that money so I can do this thing. So I've managed to raise a large chunk of it that will pay up until March. So this you can do installments, and within March, at least I can be doing. So there's a deposit that you pay, which is non-refundable, and I'm assuming that if you pay the other two and then you decide to come out of the program, you still get paid back your money. That's not my intention. My intention is not actually to look for a way out. My intention is to actually launch something by March, so I can start recouping some of this money, and I've had to spend some of it from my own personal bank. So it's stuff like that. I'm sort of putting it on the line. At some time, I feel like it's scary because it's unknown, but at the same time, this is the first time I've bought something, and I've had the feeling that I've significantly shifted my entire life, you know, in a different path. It's literally by doing this, I've significantly moved my whole mind just changed into a different way. And the thing I did was I recorded a video, and that was the first video of many, because I'm going to start recording every single thing that I'm doing about this course and what I'm doing and the things I'm achieving and things that so that if anybody else decides to want to do it, they're going to have a look at it. At the same time, it's going to be a present for Stephen Larsen. So if I go on to make millions using these frameworks, then he's going to look at it and go, yes, I'll plug it in. This is my way of actually going to rub shoulders with Stephen Larsen. So if I can make this entire journey up until I make $1 million, for instance, and I've got all of it documented from 0 to $1 million, it's going to serve massively to selling his course, because I'll be the poster boy. I'll be like the guy for Subway. When the guy who popularized Subway was a guy who ate Subway every single day, and then he lost weight, and then they used him as the poster boy. So I want to be poster boy for Offer Lab, and I'll be the one that it'll be a whole documentary about it, and they'll look at it and say, oh my goodness, that's the guy who did Offer Labs and went on from 0 to making $1 million. And nobody has done it. Nobody has documented. You always hear about the stories of the guy struggling, but you never see it, and you get to see somebody who, like me, who's sort of helped so many other entrepreneurs gain success, but not being able to do it for myself, you know, that sort of thing. So it's going to be absolutely insane in terms of where we're going. And as I did say, 2021 is definitely my year to hit Chukoma Club, which means making $1 million. And it's something that I'm really excited about. At the same time, a bit freaked out about as well, because everybody wants to have something different within their life, but nobody ever puts themselves under the pressure where they can actually grow. So this is the pressure that I need to actually start growing and push myself to the next level. So in terms of this podcast episode, I'm documenting my journey. That's part of it, and part of it is just me trying to tell you that that if you want something different, you have to do something different. And in this position, if it was £1,000 course, I think I would have bought it quite easily, and then I would have gone into the same thing where I sort of dabble into it, and then because there's not so much to lose, and I think that's the thing I needed something that I feel like there's something to lose, and I need to really knuckle down, because I have been actually in the last few months, I have been there, and instead of focusing on the business, I've been focusing a lot on myself. So in terms of just creating a morning routine, sticking to it, starting to exercise, really focusing on myself, and really becoming true to who I am, and especially like even the podcasting, just doing those things that are not what the normal thing, and pushing myself to do something that is different. And like especially some of the topics that I've spoken about on here, I've really been pushing myself in order to to be open and vulnerable in front of you guys and stuff like that. So I hope you're getting a lot from this, and the key takeaway from here is that you can dream about something, but part of it is that you have to make it happen. You have to actually make it happen. And sometimes when the dream becomes too big that you cannot bear, it doesn't mean that you back off, and you have to be, instead of if you don't have resources to get there, you have to become resourceful. And in this case, I had to become resourceful in order to go and try and get this thing. So, and I'm going to try it, and I'm going to try my best, and I'm going to be putting 100% into this so I can make it work. Because right now I'm about to pick up my daughter from school, and I'm so absolutely love this point. I can pick her up, go home, I want to cook dinner, and I want to be doing that more often, and not leave the house for 16 hours, sometimes 14 hours, doing work and stuff. So, and that's the reason why I'm doing it. I want to spend more time with my family, and I want to make a great impact in terms of my wife, my kids. And if I can do that in my life, then I can do that with the world. So thank you very much, guys, for listening, and I hope if you want to learn more, go to the Man of Honor Facebook group. I've made a video actually talking about that. If you need any content, or you got any content ideas, please go over there and put it in the post. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. So take care. If you've got any questions, also you can ask on Instagram. And you can follow the link on the website, on the platform, whatever platform you're watching at. That will take you to a page where you can anonymously send us a question as well. So thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. Take care.